Hello everyone, I am Sadia AIWali. Welcome to my channel. Today we are joined by Microsoft Copilot. We are going to discuss an interesting and inspiring topic, understanding the psychology of motivation. Let's begin our conversation. First of all, what is motivation and why is it important in our lives?
Absolutely, Sadia, and thanks for having me. Motivation is essentially the driving force behind our actions, our goals, and our desires. It's what pushes us to get out of bed in the morning, to pursue our dreams, and to keep going even when things get tough. It's vital in our lives because it shapes our behavior and helps us achieve our personal and professional goals, giving us a sense of purpose and fulfillment.
What is the difference between intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation?
That's a great question. So intrinsic motivation comes from within. It's when you do something because it's personally rewarding or fulfilling. Maybe you enjoy the activity or find it meaningful. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, is driven by external factors like rewards, recognition, or avoiding a negative outcome. Both types of motivation are important, and they often work together to help us achieve our goals.
Why do people sometimes lose motivation even when they have important goals?
That's a really relatable question, and it comes down to the fact that our motivation can fluctuate for a lot of reasons. Sometimes we procrastinate because we feel overwhelmed or anxious about the task at hand. Other times it's simply that the immediate reward isn't strong enough to push us into action. It's part of being human, and understanding this can actually help us find ways to gently refocus and motivate ourselves a bit better.
Okay, what are the psychological factors that influence a person's motivation?
Certainly, there are quite a few psychological factors at play. For instance, our sense of self-efficacy, whether we believe we can succeed, can really boost or hinder our motivation. Additionally, the goals we set and how meaningful they are to us play a big role. And let's not forget the environment and the support we have around us, which can also make a huge difference.
How can setting clear and realistic goals improve motivation?
Setting clear and realistic goals is incredibly important because it gives you a roadmap. When you know exactly what you're aiming for and you break it down into achievable steps, it becomes much easier to track your progress and stay motivated. It also helps you avoid feeling overwhelmed and need you focused on what's important.
Give me a detailed answer of every question, okay?
Absolutely, I'll slow it down a bit. Let me know if this pace works better for you.
What role do habits and daily routines play in staying motivated?
Well, daily routines can be a real game changer because they create a structure for your day. Habits and routines reduce the amount of mental energy you need to make decisions, helping you stay on track. Over time, these small, consistent actions can strengthen your motivation and make it easier to reach your goals.
How can people stay motivated during difficult times?
Staying motivated during difficult times can definitely be challenging, but it often helps to reconnect with your larger purpose or values. It can also be really beneficial to break things down into smaller, more manageable steps and to celebrate small wins along the way.
How can people stay motivated after facing failure?
Bouncing back from failure can be tough, but it's definitely possible. It's important to reframe failure as a learning opportunity. Each setback can teach you something new. It's also helpful to practice self-compassion, acknowledging that everyone faces challenges and that it's okay to take your time to regroup and move forward.
Can positive thinking increase motivation?
Absolutely. Positive thinking can have a big impact on motivation. When you focus on what's possible and keep a hopeful outlook, it can build your resilience and give you that extra push to keep going, even when things get challenging.
Can self-talk really increase motivation? How?
Absolutely. Positive self-talk can be a great motivator. When you speak to yourself kindly and encourage yourself, it can build confidence and help you push through challenges.
How does our environment affect our motivation?
Your environment really plays a big role in checking your motivation. When you're in a space that feels organized and inspiring, it can boost your energy and focus. It's all about creating a space that supports your goals and makes you feel good about what you're doing.
How does our environment affect our productivity?
Our surroundings can definitely influence how productive we feel. A clean, well lit, and comfortable space can help us stay focused, reduce distractions, and create a positive atmosphere that encourages us to get things done.
What are some practical strategies people can use to stay motivated every day?
Certainly. One simple strategy is setting small, achievable goals for each day. Another tip is to build a routine that includes activities you enjoy, so you're looking forward to different parts of your day.
How can parents inspire motivations in others?
One practical strategy is to start your day by setting a couple of small, achievable goals. Another helpful tip is to create a daily routine that includes things you genuinely enjoy, so there's always something to look forward to throughout the day.
How can teachers inspire motivation in others?
Parents can inspire motivation by showing genuine interest in their children's passions and encouraging their efforts, no matter how small. They can also lead by example, demonstrating their own perseverance and positive attitude.
How can leaders inspire motivation in others?
Teachers can inspire motivation by creating a supportive and positive classroom environment where students feel valued. They can connect lessons to real life interests and celebrate progress to keep students engaged.
Finally, what message would you like to give to our viewers about building lasting motivation?
For building lasting motivation, I'd remind everyone that consistency is key. It's all about taking small, steady steps and being kind to yourself along the way. Keep focusing on the reasons behind your goals and let those reasons drive you forward.
So what message would you like to give to our viewers about achieving success?
When it comes to achieving success, I'd say it's important to celebrate the small victories along the way. Keep learning from every experience and don't be afraid to adjust your plans when needed. Success is a journey, not just a destination.
Okay, now we summarize the whole topic in 10 lines.
باليقين إن تحقيق النجاح هو عبارة عن رحلة مستمرة وليس مجرد وجهة نهائية.
सॉरी मैंने आपसे कहा है कि 10 लाइन्स में आप इसको समराइज करें.
بالطبع خلاصة هذا الموضوع في 10 أسطر هي أن النجاح رحلة مستمرة تعتمد على المثابرة، الاحتفال بالإنجازات الصغيرة، والتعلم من التجارب والتعديلات على الخطط عند الحاجة.
Sorry, talk in English.
Of course, in short, achieving success is a continuous journey that relies on perseverance, celebrating small wins, learning from experiences, and adapting plans as needed.
Okay, finally, what advice you give to all our audience?
One piece of advice I'd share is to stay curious and kind to yourself. Keep exploring, keep learning, and remember that growth comes from the journey.
Okay, what advice you would give to me?
I'd encourage you to embrace your own unique path. Trust in your ability to learn and adapt, and take pride in the progress you make. You've got this.
Okay, thank you, co-pilot, for sharing your valuable insight with us. I hope our viewers find this discussion helpful and inspiring. I am Sadia AIWali. Thank you for watching. See you again with another interesting topic. Goodbye. We meet another topic on another. Thank you so much.